What's up, guys? I'm going to break down, not this trailer, but fully break down Madden 25 Ultimate Team for my experience down in Orlando testing this game out. I'm going to do it right after you guys watch this trailer, so I'll be right back.
Hi everybody, Trey Wingo here, and welcome to Madden Ultimate Team, where you get to create your own team and decide who will be the stars of it by collecting players and other team assets. Will your Ultimate Team specialize in the passing game? If so, will you focus on short yardage plays or the long bomb? You can also choose to have your Ultimate Team be all about defense, where you'll be able to utilize the most powerful defensive players in the NFL today. Who will be in your starting lineup, and how will they align with your team's core philosophies? The choice is yours in Madden Ultimate Team.
Alright, so first let's talk about the trailer. The first thing that they show us in this trailer is they show us some of the cards. They show us that some of them have chemistries, what those chemistries are. And but what they don't show us is the back of those cards. And the back of those cards show just how much of a boost that they give to those certain chemistries. One thing I don't see on the card, but it actually will be on the card, is that some cards will actually give 2 different chemistries. I'm looking, I don't see. Alright, there's one. That Tom Brady, it looks like, or no, it was Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck had 2 chemistries on him. So some of the cards will be like that, some of them won't. I hope that the cards are various. You know, they vary. Like, you can get an Andrew Luck that has 1 boost, or you can get an Andrew Luck that has boost to 2 different chemistries. Also, you can have an Andrew Luck that has a plus this to this chemistry, or, you know, say plus 8 to long accuracy or long pass. Or you can have an Andrew Luck that has like plus 2 to long pass. You know, I hope that they do that. That was something that was an idea that I threw at them, because what it was when we tested it was all of the cards were the same. So if you had a Jamal Charles that had like a plus 9 to speed running, all of the Jamal Charleses had a plus 9 to speed running. So in that sense, I'm like, we need variety here so that some Jamal Charleses could be more valuable than others, and some Jamal Charleses can be more rare than others. You know, and I'm just using Jamal Charles as an example, you can spread that among all of the cards in the game. This way, some of the cards are more valuable than others, and it brings to the variety of teams, because you're already going to have 4 different squads. Well, a lot of different squads. So I do know this one thing, and I don't know why they didn't give out this information in their playbook, but your team starts out with, you know, you have this type of chemistry to your offense, this type of chemistry to your defense. But what they didn't show you was, or what they didn't tell you was, once your team gets to a certain rating, you can add a new chemistry to it. So say you have a speed running chemistry team, and your team gets to a certain rating, you can add a new chemistry on top of that. So you can have speed running, and you can also have short pass. So you can have 2 of those. And then on your defense, you can have zone, and you can also have pass rushing. So you could do that. You could mix and match them all types of ways, and etc., etc. That wasn't in the playbook. I think it was stupid for them to leave that out. Another thing that they left out of the playbook: trade blocks. Why are they not talking about trade blocks in the playbook? Everybody wants to know, are we going to have expanded trade blocks? Are we going to have trade blocks that gives us more than the first 15 choices that we can see? We need to see all of the cards that are offered to us, not just the first 15. Also, we need to do multiple card deals on trades. They still have yet to open that up to us. And when I went there, it wasn't in the game. When we talked to them about it, I don't know if they were too high on it. Their thing is, well, we don't want to make it unfair to, and it's like, how do you make it unfair? If a person talks about making a deal, and you making a deal for multiple cards that may equal up in value to that card, and they decide they want to do that deal, you let them do it. It takes away from scams. This way, Okay, somebody says, all right, I have a limited edition Larry Fitzgerald. And the person says, all right, I want to offer these 3 cards right here. And if there's no way that you can police that in MUT, such as multiple card trades in a freaking trade block, then that person can easily get scammed. The guy can go on ahead and take his Fitzgerald and not give him the other cards. That is how you get scammed. But you're going to say that it's not fair, or, you know, that just their argument to it was stupid. Honestly, it just didn't make any sense at all. Next thing I want to touch on, the auction house. Here's a point that I brought up to them. We need a minimum cap on some of these cards. We you know, you have like limited edition cards and whatnot. You know, and you could, you know, minimum of 100 coins. That's stupid. Because then it's like, all right, what is the minimum value for this card? You know, if you can like, you know, just let's say you have an 80 rated gold player and a 90 rated gold player, same position. They should be valued differently. Like the minimum could be 1,000 coins for the 80, and the minimum for the 90 could be, I don't know, 2,000 coins. You know, and then when you get into the elites and things like that, the minimum could be like 10,000. And you know, you don't have to put well, you should put like a max for gold, a max for silver, a max for legends, a max for elite, etc., etc., etc. This way, you know, you don't get people putting up like silver cards for these outrageous prices that nobody's gonna want to freaking buy. It's ridiculous. So we need to have some type of police in there. They need to listen to feedback in order for that to work. Sure, you want to have your rare silvers, and you know the price may be hefty on them, but that's why you got that max cap. So you can just throw it up there. You can put it for the max cap. You know, just an idea. It's better than just 100 coins up to 10 million coins. That's ridiculous, especially for a silver card. It's utterly ridiculous. Next, let's talk about these pack prices. Now, I made a video about this, but let me go into further detail because I actually kind of cut myself off before I got a chance. According to the picture that they put out, let me give you a little background information. When I went there, this is an idea that they pitched out to us. It was already in the game. It was in the game. It was you can buy one pack with coins or Microsoft points, but if you wanted to buy bundles, which would give you bonus packs, and oh man, wait, I just remembered something. Oh, this is gonna piss you off. All right, if you spend Microsoft points, you would get bonus packs, right? But you can't do it with coins. You can't get bundles with coins. So it was like, all right, you know, you would get more packs for the value, but you would have to spend Microsoft points. And we all sat there and said, this is not going to go over well with the community. Community will like just go completely off if y'all do this. So take it out. Let's rearrange this thing, you know. And me, I'm thinking of it like, okay, how can everybody benefit? How can MUT benefit? Well, how can EA benefit from this, making money? And how can the consumer, the gamer, benefit from this? Here's what you do. You make the bundles price, coin price, huge coin price. But you make online head-to-head matches, season mode matches, and things like that. You make getting coins just a little bit easy, just a little bit. Or you make you make collections a little bit more rewarding than what they are. I mean, when we was doing collections at the beginning of Madden 13, the coins you were getting was like, what the hell are we getting? Like 500 coins? It's like, come on, we're giving you an hour of our time for 500 coins? Get the fuck out of here. We're not doing that shit. So give us more. This way, if somebody's anxious, say you got a promo going on, some crazy rare cards, and the person doesn't have the coins at the moment, but they do have that option to get coins, it'll just take them a while to get to those coins, then they may be more inclined to buy those Microsoft points. But don't force them to buy Microsoft points. If a person has the option on whether or not they want to buy Microsoft points, they will be more inclined to buy those Microsoft points. But if you just put it out there like, okay, well, Microsoft points only if you want these bundles, people are gonna say, fuck this mode, I'm not playing this shit. Period. They're not even gonna give it a shot because you're shoving it down their throat that you want them to pay money. So pretty much this mode is gonna cost money. And then they wonder why Ultimate Team for Madden isn't as mainstream as FIFA Ultimate Team is for FIFA. Duh. You're not doing it right. Give us choices. Let's see. There was something else I wanted to touch on. Season mode. Give us more in-depth details about this thing. How's it gonna work? Are we going to have like, I don't know, like how are we gonna do the season modes? How many people are gonna be in on the season modes? What determines the 8 players that get in? Is it gonna be like the best 8 from that season? Well, how do we get those 32 teams? Is it gonna be like a league? You know, and if it's like a league, then, you know, it's just I don't understand it. We don't understand it. Give us more details on how season mode is going to work. I'm pretty sure more details is going to come out. When those videos do come out, I'm going to put out more info videos. Let's see. What else was there that we touched on? Chemistry. Let me say this. This is my own personal opinion. Nobody gives a fuck about chemistry. Let's just call a spade a spade. Sure, it gives variety to your teams. At first glance, it looks like, you know, it may take away those super high power teams, etc., etc. You know, if they go through with the plan on eliminating dupes, as far as if you put dupes on your team, it actually hinders your chemistry. Sure, that's all well and dandy, but chemistry itself isn't something that people really cared about. People wanted the game to be fixed. We needed more coin rewards. We needed a better auction house. We needed a better trade block. There were other concerns that were more important than chemistry. If they just brought in the online season head-to-head mode, that's enough. That's all the features we need for this year. Give us that and fix everything else. Then next year you could bring in chemistry. Or bring in chemistry in the middle, like throughout the year or something like that. Here's another thing, and I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna fucking lose your shit after this one. Anybody want to tell us what the fuck happened with draft duels? Why it didn't work? Do you want to address that, or you're just gonna you're gonna say, oh, all right, you know, you get flashback packs for that, and you'll get 2 flashback cards, but they're gonna suck anyway. How about you tell us what the hell happened to draft duels? Just gonna sweep that under the rug? People are still concerned. People still have questions about what happened to draft duels. And if you continue to avoid the situation, it's just gonna keep coming. So that's pretty much been their way of getting away from it. It's just like not say nothing about it and hope that it dies out. It hasn't died out, EA. Sure, I like these features right here that they added. I actually think that these are better than draft duels. The thought of it is better than draft duels. Let me say that. Execution may be different. Draft duels was an excellent thing to add to a game, and they dropped the ball on it because they didn't test it. All we ask for is that we test this game out. We need testers, and I even, I was about to get into some personal stuff that I had going back and forth with them. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to end the video off here. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I'll see you guys on the next one.